Hey y'all, my name's Vanessa. Welcome to my channel. Today we are doing a tutorial on this look. It's kind of my take on the pink eyeshadow trend. We are using the Huda Beauty Ruby Obsessions palette. And here's what this little beauty looks like. I absolutely love it. I love the colors in here. And I'm going to keep this short and simple, and let's get into the tutorial. Okay, so I have this eye almost done. We're gonna get started on this eye. I am first starting out with this shade right here on my Morphe E23. And I'm just putting this in the crease and then blending it up. And I'm putting this all the way from the inner corner, and I'm kind of stopping kind of right at my brow. Like, I'm not bringing it out or up, I'm just stopping it. I know that's kind of weird, but that's what we're doing today. Something a little bit different than my normal, because normally I'll kind of take it out kind of right by my brow, so I'm just stopping it a little ways in. One thing that I will say about this palette is I think it needs a darker matte shade. Your only mattes in here are this one, this one, this one, and this one. So this is your darkest shade, and it looks more red on camera. It's actually more purpley in person. So I really think this would have benefited from just a dark brown. It's kind of missing something, or even a really dark plum. This is called Ruby Obsessions, but I mean, there's a pink shade in here and then more of a purpley shade. I don't know. I wouldn't have necessarily thought, like, there should have been more red in here for it to be ruby. You can go pink, a little bit purple, but there should have been red in here. But nonetheless, it is a beautiful palette. Alright, and then I'm going in with the darkest shade in the palette, and this is a Firma 201. And these are very, very pigmented, and I'm just doing the same thing all the way in and then stopping right where I stopped the first shade, and then just blending it up in circular motions. It is so hard for me when I do one eye at a time to try to replicate what I've done on the other eye, because I'll throw in a little bit of this color here and a little bit of that color there, so that can get quite difficult for me. I'm not being precise with anything, just putting it right in there and blending up. And I'm going to take a little bit of time to build this shade up. And now I'm switching brushes. This is a natural hair brush. This is the M433 from Morphe. And I'm just doing the same thing, just building it all up. But I know with a natural hair brush, you're going to get a lot more pigment payoff than a synthetic brush. Alright, I'm just going in with a clean, fluffy brush and blending this out, grabbing a little more of our first transition shade and tossing it right in there. I'm not taking this look up super high, but you know, I want it blended out. I don't want any stark lines between one color from the other. Alright, and then I'm going to take the lightest shade in the palette, which is this one right here. And it's more of like a creamy pink. And I'm just using that same big fluffy brush, and I'm putting this everywhere. This is just going to help everything blend together. It's not really a highlight at all. I mean, there's a little bit there, but not much. This is my little Eco Tools double-ended brush. I'm going to take this guy right here and load up my brush And I'm going to pat and kind of press at the exact same time. This will help with the fallout. And don't be worried, I know this looks weird, but if you do that, you will save a lot on the fallout. Because these palettes, in my experience, they have quite a bit of fallout. So we're gonna put that there. And then just gently blend a little bit. There we go. I had a phone call and I totally lost my brush. So I'm going to take this Real Techniques brush, and we're going to take this purple shade here. It is a shimmer shade, but I'm going to load up my brush, tap it off, try to get a lot of that glitter off, and we're almost going to use this like it's a matte shade. So I'm going to go right above where we were here on our inner corner and just start blending this kind of inward. And I'm going to stop kind of right in the center, kind of where my pupil is. Just round it just a little bit there. And I'm just going to keep doing this, just building it up. So that way we will have some darkness. Alright, then on our finger, we're going to go in with this pink shade right here. And oh, these shades, like watch this. Like, do you guys see that? Like, it's beautiful. Like, it is just stunning. And then I just keep putting more on my finger and then kind of blending it out. I'm going to take my little fat pencil brush and this shade right here. I'm going to grab some of that and I'm going to put it right here. Just to add a little bit more color there and to kind of tie all this pink in together. And I'm going to go back in with our darker, sorry guys, with our darker shade here. And then just continue to blend all of this out. And just doing gentle, light, circular motions. I'm going to go in one more time with what we use first as our transition. And just ever so gently go right above the darker shade. It is so pretty. Like, I keep looking at the viewfinder. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. And you can see I have just a little bit of fallout. Like, not much at all. The Topaz palette, I had quite a bit of fallout. Alright, for the inner corner, we are going in with this guy right here. Sorry, my phone is going off. I'm just taking that on a pencil brush. And that little bit of space that we have left there, we're just rubbing that right in there. Alright, for the lower lash line, I'm going to start out with this shade right here. And I'm going to bring this pretty well all the way in. And I want this to be blended out more than my usual colors. So I want it to be pretty smoky. Alright, then I'm going to grab our transition shade and I'm going to kind of take it right below that. Alright, and then I'm going to take our darker shade, the matte one. I'm actually going to take that on my Eco Tools brush. And then I've got a flat brush here and I'm going to grab some of the dark shimmer shade. We're going to put that really tight under the lash line. And then I'm going to grab this middle pinky shade here. Same brush, I just cleaned it off. And I'm going to take it on my lower, kind of just right in here. I just think this is so, so beautiful. I just love it. Okay, I'm gonna go off camera, throw on some lashes, and I'll be right back, guys. Okay, and this is our finished look. I really, really love the way that this looks. I definitely recommend this palette. The Topaz palette, which I love all these palettes, but the Topaz palette, like I've said several times in this video, it does have fallout for me with the glitter shades. So just be aware. But besides that, I love these little palettes. Oh, I didn't even tell you, I have on Ardell Faux Mink Wispies, and I put a purple on my lower lash line and some mascara, and that was it. I was debating on doing a wing, but I just wanted to really show this beautiful, beautiful eye makeup. So I didn't want to cover it with really big lashes or a wing. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy. Please subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye, guys.